everyone, and welcome to March here at Kidscoast. Time just keeps marching on, doesn't it? Okay, forgive me for the pun. Actually, that reminds me of what we're talking about this month, forgiveness. Forgiveness means deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. When you forgive someone, you give them a chance at a redo. I think we can all say that we've needed some redos in our lives, right? After all, we're all works in progress. Now let's kick things off with our friend Kaylee. Check this out.
Welcome everybody. It is time for our first game, and we've got someone new playing with us this week. Miss Danny's here.
Hi.
How's
I'm
it
glad
going?
to be here.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have so much fun here during our game time at Kidscoast at Home, and we are starting it off with extreme counting. How are your counting skills?
Not good. I'll just use my fingers.
Okay.
Is that
perfect?
What we do?
I mean,
okay.
Unless there's more than 10 items, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, we're going to see what items we're counting, and we're gonna see an image with a bunch of that item. We gotta try to count it, but our time is limited. We'll probably have about 5 seconds or so, and then we gotta give our guess.
Okay.
And see if we're right.
Okay.
All right, you guys good counters? Perfect.
I'm ready.
Let's see what we're counting first. Toilet paper rolls.
Toilet paper rolls.
Okay. All right, let's see it. Okay. Oh. Did you get that one?
Okay. Yes.
What'd you
I say
guess?
14.
Okay, what about you guys? All right, I think I counted 13. Let's see.
13. Well, there was one on the side of the screen, and I counted that one
tricky.
too. So.
Okay. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. Well, that was round one.
Okay.
You guys ready for the next one? Let's see our next one. LeBron James. We're gonna be counting LeBron Jameses.
Okay. There's only one though.
There is only one in real
All right,
life.
okay.
But we're just counting pictures, so it works.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 16.
I'm gonna guesstimate 21.
Okay, what do you guys think? All right, let's take a look.
14.
Okay, all right.
That was a tough one.
Ish. Okay, next one. Churros. Oh my gosh, I
Ooh.
love churros.
I want one right now.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm
So
like,
good.
can I eat them instead of count them? Probably not the ones on the screen. All right, let's see.
Oh.
Okay, I think
9.
Okay, what about you guys? Think I counted 10. Let's see.
Oh, I was one short.
Listen, I was just excited to look at the churros. That's really all it was about.
So delicious.
So good. All right, next one. Chihuahuas.
Oh, I love
That's
chihuahuas.
cute.
I
Well,
love dogs.
don't get distracted by the cuteness.
Okay.
We're counting. All right, let's see. Oh,
Oh my. Oh, it's so cute. I didn't count that time.
you just got distracted by the
they're
cuteness.
so cute.
Okay, you want to throw out a wild guess?
I'm gonna go with 17.
Okay, what do you guys think? All right, I was thinking 18. So let's see.
Oh, I was so close.
I didn't look in their eyes. I knew the cuteness would get me.
So cute.
So I just had to look at the quantity. All right, good job. Let's see, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Wow,
Okay.
I haven't had Mountain Dew in forever. Okay, let's see them.
Got it.
What'd you get?
25.
Okay, what do you guys think? I thought 22. Let's see.
Oh, I was so close.
So close, just one off. Wow, that was impressive.
Thank
Good
you.
job. All right, we've got 2 left. Let's see our next one. Tacos.
Oh, tacos. If it's Tuesday, I'm here for the tacos.
Yes, I know, we've got 2 days to go. All right, let's see them. Okay, I think 16.
I got 16 too.
Okay, what about you guys? Are we all on the same page? Let's see.
16!
Oh, well, I didn't see it until right then, so.
We were both right.
We got it, perfect. Okay, well, delicious. Now I want some tacos, so let's see our next one. Oh, Baby
Baby
Yoda.
Yoda.
I know his name's Grogu, but he will always be Baby Yoda to me.
He's Baby Yoda.
Forever. All right, let's see. Did you guess something?
17.
I thought 15. What do you guys think? Awesome. Let's see.
15.
All right, now I know we said that was the last one, but I feel like maybe we got like a really difficult one. I think we should go as hard as possible. Let's see, one more.
Okay.
Mario.
Mario.
Kart is my favorite game. All right, let's see.
Oh. 27.
I thought 21. What do you guys think? All right, let's see.
21. You're so good at this game.
You know, I can count occasionally.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, you guys did awesome. That was so much fun. Now check this out.
Let's go. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile. When you're doing your thing, I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. I know I'm gonna make mistakes in this life I live, but you never leave me. You forgive. I won't always get it right. It's alright, 'cause no matter what I do, no matter what, I'm always loved by you. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile. When you're doing your thing, I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile. When you're doing your thing, I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. Let's take 'em to the bridge. God, you're never giving up on me. God, your love is all I'll ever need. You're all that we need. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile. When you're doing your thing, I'm thankful for the way you set me free, and all of the ways that you love me. In the morning time, I'm gonna sing. God, you make me smile. When you're doing your thing, I'm thankful for the way you set me free. Yes, we are. And all of the ways that you love me. I'm thankful for the way you set me free. And all of the ways that you love me. Sing it again. And all of the ways that you love me.
Hey everybody, it's another great month here at Kidscoast. And the best part is that you're here. Because if you weren't here, it wouldn't be the same, okay? Kidscoast is a place where kids meet and do crazy things, watch amazing things, and laugh a whole lot. In the middle of it all, we learn about the stuff God can do inside of us to change the world around us. And we call those things virtues, okay? So let's see what virtue we're talking about this month. Everyone start a drum roll on your legs and count down with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Forgiveness. Okay, and what is it? It's deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. All right, let's do it one more time for everyone is thinking, where is my co-host? All right, ready? Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. I'm not sure what that is, but this virtue has to be an idea from God because I'm pretty sure people wouldn't think of that on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's good. Yeah, just leave it there. We can start unloading. Perfect. Follow me. I'll show you where this stuff goes.
Jack?
Okay. Yep. Right this way.
Oh,
Yep.
dear.
Right in here. Right in here. This way. Oh, easy.
This
Easy.
is- okay,
Easy.
yeah,
Okay, just put it over
this-
there. It's gonna be my bed over here and the bookcase here. All right, and then we can go get the rest of. Go ahead and get the rest of the stuff. I'll wait here. Okay.
Jack? I know I'm gonna regret asking, but what is this? What are you doing?
this.
What's happening?
My bookcase.
You know, yeah,
My bookcase.
your bookcase. Okay, so another question, got a follow-up.
Sure.
Okay, what is it doing here?
Oh,
Yeah.
good news. I'm moving in.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay.
think about it. If I live here,
Yeah, uh-huh.
guess this. If I live here, then there will always be someone to turn off the lights, make sure there's no water leaks, right? She'll move in.
Okay, so just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can't live here. You have a place to live.
Not anymore.
What happened?
Well, my neighbor happened. Actually,
Okay.
his dog happened.
Okay, so just tell the story because I don't think we know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, my neighbor's dog always does his business right in front of my door. No matter how many times I tell him about it, it still happens. Yesterday, it happened again for like the 10th time.
Goodness, that's a huge problem.
Yeah.
I mean, is there some reason why the neighbor's like letting the dog do that?
Let me see. Can you think of a good reason?
No.
Me neither. Anyway, yesterday it got worse. I didn't see the little deposit, stepped in it,
Oh, goodness.
and tracked it all through my house.
Okay, that is a big mess to clean up, Jack. I'm sorry. That's really making me uncomfortable. Ugh. Okay.
And then that's why I have to move.
Okay, so you're moving just so you don't have to clean up the, you know.
I know.
Okay.
It's not as good as burning the place down, but it will have to do. Besides, this place is kind of nice.
Right. I mean, listen, I am really glad that you're here.
Thanks. We'll just have
Yeah.
to take that wall out over there, and we're gonna put my posters, I think, maybe over here, and then maybe like those chairs, they've got to go. I think I need to put my table there.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm glad you're here, like, not so you can live here, but so you can hear about this month's virtue. It's got a lot to say about your neighbor.
Ah, finally, the virtue of revenge.
That is not a virtue.
Payback?
No. Okay, take a look at this, okay? Read it for us.
Okay. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Well, that is just wrong.
Okay, well, actually, forgiveness is something invented by God. He forgave each of us. Jesus came and showed us the ultimate picture of what that looks like, and we are commanded to forgive each other.
Well, okay then, if you want to get technical about it, but what am I supposed to do?
I think the best thing to do is just forgive your neighbor and try again to maybe help him keep his dog out of your yard.
Then where am I supposed to live?
Okay, Jack, you can't live here, okay? You're gonna have to clean it up in your house.
Oh, I have a better idea. Let's play a game. One sec.
I thought you meant we were gonna play. Wait a minute. A shoe. Wait, did you step in it again?
What? No, wow, you really have a creepy imagination sometimes.
okay,
No, I'm just getting ready to
checking.
play the next game.
Oh, okay.
Who are you, Stinky Shoe?
Ooh. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions that maybe your shoe smelled, but apparently it does. You
I
know what
will.
I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I know this game. It's where like we take off like one of our shoes right here. I'll play with you. Okay. Right. And then like you say a statement, and if it's true or if it's true about you, like raise the shoe up. So like, who likes chocolate? Right? Like that.
Raise your shoes.
Okay. Great. Stinky shoes.
But
Yeah,
today,
shoes,
since
okay.
we're talking about forgiveness,
Yeah.
I thought we should just raise our shoe if we have been forgiven of something.
Oh, I love that idea. Okay, so when we name something, if you needed to be forgiven for that or something like that, you just raise your shoe, okay? This should be fun. Okay, everybody at home, take off your shoe. One shoe, ready?
Some of these may have been accidents, and
Okay.
some are definitely things we have done on purpose. Remember, raise your stinky shoe if you have been forgiven for,
You go first.
okay, let's see, spilling something,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah,
Okay.
coffee all the time.
Yep, how about you didn't give somebody their money back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Me
Feel kind
too.
of bad about that.
What about any of them?
Yeah, let's see. How about you cheated on a test?
Ooh.
Yeah? Have you done that?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
How about
Trying
hitting someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What else?
How about breaking something, maybe?
Definitely.
Yeah, like putting your
Definitely.
mom's a vase in your childhood.
Yep.
Still remember
Using
that.
hurtful words.
Yeah.
Adults in the room. Speeding.
Yeah. Oh,
Shoes up.
Me. Yeah, definitely. What about, you ever cut in line when you were like waiting for something and
Yeah.
someone got mad at
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Not turning a library book.
Oh, yeah. I still haven't found that one somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about, have you ever asked your mom if you could have like dessert before dinner and she said no and you went and ate it anyway?
Cookies.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, out of the cookie jar?
Totally.
Classic.
Blaming something you did on a pet. Like, my dog ate my homework.
Oh, totally. I've tried that line.
Yeah,
The teacher
yep,
didn't
yeah,
believe me.
yep,
That's
yep,
unfortunate.
yep.
What about, did you ever cheat in a game?
Probably.
Like Monopoly?
Yeah.
Did you hide
Yeah.
money or something?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Shoes
bad.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I learned a lot about you today.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, like we need some fans in here, I think. It's kind of getting a little stinky, if you will.
Yeah. You're funny, Jack.
Yeah. Maybe we should watch this to learn more about forgiveness.
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Let's do that.
Oh, look! The movers are back with some more of my stuff.
Oh, okay, guys, hold on. Excuse me, shall I put my shoe? Change of plans. Jack, I got this. You just keep talking, okay? He's not moving in. He's stopped. He's not moving in.
Welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about forgiveness. Well, we take a look at the story of someone who knew just where to go with her messy life. Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
We're talking about forgiveness, which is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay.
Speaking of forgiveness,
Yes,
you know how we're all works in progress?
of course.
And you remember that beaker full of delectable M&Ms that you left on the counter yesterday?
Oh, right, thanks for reminding me. I totally want a snack right now.
Yeah, about that.
Wait, that's the beaker that the M&Ms were in?
This is the beaker.
Where are the M&Ms? You did not eat an entire beaker full of M&Ms!
I was only gonna munch on a handful, but they kept calling to me.
I cannot believe you ate all of my M&Ms.
I feel terrible.
Bet your stomach did too.
True story. I'm really, really sorry. I'll get you some more.
I forgive you.
Thank you. I'm gonna get you some more, I promise.
Cool. But I know something we can do with it first.
Something better than M&Ms?
Yep. Let's make it. Step 1. Take a candle and place it in the center of the dish. Step 2. Put a few drops of light food coloring in a container of water.
Because around here, we love food coloring.
Then, pour the water in a shallow glass dish until it just covers the bottom. Step 3. Light the candle.
Grown-up alert, grown-up alert.
Yes, make sure you have a grown-up present.
Or you may accidentally do something that requires a lot of forgiveness.
That was a little dramatic.
Yeah.
Step 4. Cover the candle with a glass beaker.
A conveniently empty glass beaker.
Then the final step is you're going to put a few drops of dark food coloring around the rim.
What's with the water? It's all getting sucked up into the beaker.
Pretty cool, huh?
What just happened?
Science.
As the flame consumes oxygen, the pressure inside the beaker is decreased. while the pressure outside the glass stays constant. Since the outside pressure is greater than the inside pressure, the water gets pushed up into the beaker.
Taking away the water in the dish.
Oh, just like how forgiveness takes away all the bad things you've done.
I see what you did there.
I love a good visual.
It's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in Luke, the third book in the New Testament. But before Luke, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world. But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So, at the right time, God sent a tiny baby to be born in the small town of Bethlehem. God's very own son, Jesus. When Jesus grew up, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. And while most people loved him, the religious leaders grumbled.
That Jesus was changing the way they'd always done things. And they didn't like it. One bit.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
The religious leaders, some called Pharisees, were keeping a sharp eye on Jesus. They weren't completely sure about him yet. So, one of them, a man named Simon, invited Jesus to have dinner at his house. But even though Simon gave Jesus the honor of inviting him for dinner, Simon left out something important. See, at this time, everyone wore sandals, no socks. And when they walked the city streets, they got whatever was on those streets all over their feet. Use your imagination. Ugh. So, usually when a guest came to your house, servants would wash their feet right away. As a sign of honor, you might give them a kiss and anoint their head with oil. But Simon didn't do any of this for Jesus. And someone noticed. A woman from town had heard Jesus was going to be at Simon's home. She lived a difficult life and done many wrong things, but she knew that Jesus' love and mercy were greater than her sins. She desperately wanted to see Jesus, so she came to Simon's house and saw where Jesus sat at the table. Now, you've got to understand something about how people sat to eat at this time. Tables were low down, so you actually sat on the floor. In fact, you might even lie down on your side with your head over here by the table and your feet back over here behind you. The woman had bought an expensive container of perfume to pour on Jesus' feet as a sign of love and honor. She must have thought it was terrible that no one had offered to wash his feet and wanted to do it herself. But she didn't have water or a towel. So this woman actually used her own tears to wash Jesus' feet and wipe them with her hair. It seems strange to us, but it was an incredible sign of this woman's love and devotion. After washing Jesus' feet, the woman kissed them. Then she took the perfume she'd bought and poured it out over them. As the strong, sweet smell of perfume filled the room, Simon and the other guests watched the woman. They were shocked by what she was doing. Simon said to himself,
"If this man were a prophet, he would know who was touching him. He would know what kind of woman she is. She is a sinner."
Simon thought this inside his own head, but Jesus knew exactly what Simon was thinking. So he told a story to help Simon understand.
Simon, I have something to tell you.
Tell me, teacher.
2 people owed money to a certain lender. One owed him 500 silver coins. The other owed him 50 silver coins. Neither of them had the money to pay him back, so the lender let them go without paying. Which of them will love him more?
The room was so quiet, you could hear a pin drop. At last, Simon spoke.
I suppose the one who owed him the most money.
You are right. Do you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me any water to wash my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You did not give me a kiss, but this woman has not stopped kissing my feet since I came in. You did not put any olive oil on my head, but she has poured this perfume on my feet.
Wow, Simon got called out. Simon had invited Jesus out of curiosity, but he hadn't shown him any love or respect.
This woman's many sins have been forgiven. She has shown that she understands this by her great acts of love. But whoever has been forgiven only a little, loves only little. Your sins are forgiven.
Excuse me. Who is this who even forgives sins?
The other guests whispered and exclaimed in shock, but Jesus smiled at the woman with deep love in his eyes.
Your faith has saved you. Go in peace.
The room was filled with religious leaders who were quick to call the woman a sinner. But they didn't look at their own lives. They didn't see their pride and hard hearts needed forgiveness just as much as the things this woman had done. The end.
I gotta be honest, all the feet washing and perfume stuff seems a little bit strange, but she was all in for Jesus.
Exactly. She saw how much she needed Jesus.
All the religious leaders missed it. They thought they had it all together.
They didn't think they needed Jesus or his forgiveness.
So, what's our part in this story?
Jesus made it clear. Everyone needs forgiveness. Not just the guy who robbed a bank or the school bully.
All of us have done things wrong. We've all messed up.
And those wrong things, big and small, have broken our relationship with God. They make us feel far away from God.
We all need forgiveness.
It's why God sent Jesus to be here on earth with us. Jesus showed us how to live. He's the only one who never sinned, and then Jesus laid down his life for us.
When Jesus rose to life again, sin and death were defeated.
When you choose to follow Jesus and ask God for forgiveness, God wipes away the wrong things that you've done. God looks at Jesus' perfect life instead of your sins and says that you don't have to pay for those sins anymore.
That's the most amazing thing ever.
So don't miss this. You've done wrong things. You need to be forgiven.
But because of Jesus, God is ready and willing to forgive you and wipe away the wrong things you've done right this second.
That's amazing.
Enjoy. See you next time.
Bye, Chloe.
So here's the thing. Everyone needs forgiveness.
Just like you forgave me for the M&Ms.
Wow, thank you.
Can I have a few?
A few.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got another fun game for you. This one is called Homonym Hieroglyphs. Now, we already did some counting. We used some numbers. Now we're going to do some words. So, a homonym is a word that is said the same but is spelt differently, has different meanings. All right? Makes sense?
Yes.
So you're going to see some images and we have to guess which word is the word for both, but is not spelt or meaning the same thing. All right? Sounds confusing. We'll take a look at our first one and it'll make sense. So let's see that first one. All right, so we've got two here. So this is clearly hair.
Yes.
This looks like a bunny, but you can also call a bunny a hare. They are spelled two different ways. So let's take a look.
Hair
and hair. Said the same, spelled differently, means different things. All right, you guys understand? You good?
Very good.
Perfect. Let's go on to our next one.
It's a knot.
I think
like knot.
Okay, so like
knot.
K-N-O-T.
Knot and knot.
And N-O-N-T.
Yeah. Knot.
And N-O-T. All right, what do you guys think? All right, let's see.
Yep, got it.
Good job. All right, you got this one. All right, next one.
Boat and tag.
Ooh, I think I know it.
Sail.
Yep.
Sail.
You guys agree? Let's find out. All right, this is like something's on sale, a tag on something that's on sale, and then the sail, so you can move the boat. Have you ever gone sailing?
I have not.
Me either.
We should probably go.
Put a motor on the boat when I go out on boats because that seems a lot safer to me and moves a lot quicker.
That's
I think.
true.
So,
That's true.
but it could be fun. We could try it. All right, next one.
Chicken bone, hand.
A handshake, like shake and bake chicken. Like, it doesn't really make that much sense.
Bone.
But
Chicken bone.
this one's confusing. You guys have any guesses? Can you help us out?
No idea.
What do you think? Chicken. It's meat.
A leg.
Oh. Are they meeting?
Meat?
Meat?
Meat? No. Yeah, that's a far one. I don't,
What do you guys
I don't know.
think? Let's see.
Meat. That.
You know, like you meet
I would have
someone and you
never.
shake their hand. Nice.
I guess so. You're
All
right.
Okay. Next one.
Golf
100.
hole 100.
And a whole
Par. No, that's
golf. I'm not so sure about this one.
don't know.
Any guesses? You guys have any guesses? Do you play golf? Do you play golf?
I don't.
I don't either.
No.
Putt-putt. That I'll play.
Yeah.
This type of golf, not my thing. So I really don't know what this is trying to say at all. So you guys have a guess? All right, let's take a look.
Hole.
Oh.
But
like,
how is 100 a hole?
I guess because like
a hole of a half.
would make a hole.
That
like 100% is like
that
would be something full. I guess.
I guess.
That was stretching, but oh well. Okay, next one.
8 ball. And crying.
Crying. What are other words for crying? Sobbing. Bawling.
Bawling. Yeah, that's a ball, and that's bawling.
Okay, two different.
Bowling.
What do you guys think?
Bowling, balling.
Let's see. A
Ball and a ball.
All right, there we go. That makes sense. Okay, we've got a couple left. Let's see our next one.
Apples.
Two different colored apples and a sun.
Half cloudy. Partly cloudy.
With a chance of meatballs? That sounds delicious.
Or apples.
Don't think that's it, but
Don't know.
I'm not sure about this one. You guys have any guesses? These started off really easy.
We did.
And they are
I don't
getting
know.
very difficult. Okay, let's see.
What? I guess if you want a green or weather.
Whether the
red.
green, whether the red, that I don't know about that one.
That was too hard.
But that's okay. All right, let's take a look at one last one and see if we can get this one together. Okay.
Mail.
We've got a penny.
Mail.
Perfume.
Mailbox.
And a mailbox.
Perfume.
Okay.
Penny.
Perfume. You guys have any guesses?
I have no idea.
A penny is 1 cent.
A mailbox. It's more than 1 cent to send mail, so
It is.
that's all I know. And
But perfume has a scent.
oh, cent,
So
and
maybe it's like scent. The mail is scent.
cent.
Okay,
Cent,
we're
cent,
going
and
with scent.
Yes.
You guys agree? Let's see.
Yes, we got it.
All right, going out on top. That's perfect. All right, you guys did awesome. Danny, great job.
Thank you.
Now let's check this out.
Dear God, I don't even know what to write. I'm tired. Today, well, it didn't start off great. Mr. Starks wanted us all to bring in something to tell about any hobbies we had. I decided to bring in my 1957 Chevrolet Corvette. I think it was the best looking one I've ever done. Dad and I spent hours on it. I was nervous to bring it to the bus stop, but I was really careful. When I saw Max brought a soccer ball, I stayed away. But as soon as we got to school, I placed my car down for just a minute. And he deliberately threw it at my model. And then he just laughed. It broke into 100 pieces. Mr. Starks made him apologize, but it wasn't really an apology at all. He just said, "I'm sorry the ball got out of control." It wasn't the ball that was out of control, it was him. He's always out of control. He wasn't the least bit sorry. For the rest of the day, I didn't feel like talking to anyone. I kept thinking of ways to try to get back at Max. Punching a hole in his soccer ball or something. It just wasn't fair. All day long, I felt horrible. I got home, and the model looked even worse. Of course, Yeti knew something wasn't right. But when I tried to push him out, I knew something was really wrong. I never get mad at Yeti, but now I was mad at everyone. God, I don't want to live like this. Max did a really bad thing, and he probably won't ever really apologize for it. But if I stay mad at everyone waiting for him to be really sorry, I'm hurting myself and everyone around me. God, help me to forget this and forgive Max. I know he has a tough time being nice. I don't really know how this is going to work, but I know that you can help. I forgive him. Oh, and thanks for Yeti. Your friend, Milton.
Hello. Welcome to Creating with John Ross. I'm John Ross. It's funny how that worked out. Today we're finishing up our mosaic. It's been a long process, but very rewarding. We'll take one of our happy little circles here and give it a little pat. Thank you, little circle. You're gonna bring joy to so many people. What's that, little circle? You're saying you're glad you're not a square? I'm glad you're not a square either, because then you'd be useless. We're gonna place you right here, little friend. Oh, don't you look cheerful? A cheerful little circle. Now I think you just need a couple more friends, and we'll be all finished. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're very round today. One more. We're getting so close to the end now. You can feel the excitement from all of our little circle friends.
Hi, this looks like fun,
Thank you,
John.
Brandon. We're almost finished with our happy little mosaic here.
Oh, do you mind if I
No,
put one
Brandon,
up?
that would be just great.
There. That looks happy.
So happy.
Glimpses of Me by John. It was an ordinary day. I was about to do another episode of the So-and-So Show when Brandon walked in the door.
Hey, John. Sorry I'm late. How's it going?
Whoa.
What?
Well, I literally just typed, Brandon walked in, and then you walked in.
Oh. What are you doing? You writing a book?
Oh, well, maybe. We'll see where it goes.
Hey, you should write a mystery. Mysteries always do well.
That's a great idea. Yes. You know what? I'll write one of those classic mysteries, you know, from the 1940s. You know, something a little more old, you know, so that it Brandon? Okay. It was a dark and stormy night. Whoa. Brandon walked in through the door.
Hiya, John. What's cracking?
He took one step and tripped on a roller skate.
What? What are you talking about? What? What in the world? Who put this there? Why, I oughta.
All right. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Brandon walked in through the door holding a freshly baked cake.
Hey, John. I baked you a cake.
There
you go.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. What kind of cake is that?
It's coconut. Don't you like it?
No, thanks.
Man, now what am I going to do with all this cake? Why did I do that?
Who can say?
I baked you a cake. It's chocolate.
Delicious, I bet. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I'll finish it later.
Why? Have you got other plans?
You better believe it.
I would do anything for John, like buy him chips and other snacks. Yes, I would do anything for John, even dress up like a cat.
Oh, yeah! No.
Meow.
Yep. We got you. Enough of that.
I don't know about you, John, but I am exhausted, and I have no idea why. What?
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
You guys have had an interesting day.
Not really. Haven't done much. What have we done?
You got a story for us today, Kellen?
Of course.
Seriously, I can't remember anything about the
Then
show.
take it away.
You know, there's nothing like being given a do-over, a fresh start, a clean slate, which is what today's Bible story is all about. It is a story about when Jesus was invited to have dinner at a home of a Pharisee named Simon. A Pharisee was an expert in God's law. They loved rules, which is great, but sometimes they thought that they were better than other people. But still, Simon invited Jesus, so Jesus went to dinner at Simon's house. Now, there was a woman in town who had lived a sinful life. She heard Jesus was close by, so she went to the house, found Jesus, and did something a little unusual. She started to clean Jesus' feet. Well, I'm pretty sure they did not have vacuum cleaners, but the woman did sit on the floor and clean Jesus' dirty, sandaled feet. And not with a bowl of water and a washcloth. She washed Jesus' feet with her own tears and dried them with her own hair. Yep, you heard me right, with her own hair. And before you wonder if this was a common practice back then, it was not. She also kissed Jesus' feet and poured perfume on them. She was truly honored to be in the presence of Jesus. On the other hand, Simon was not okay with what he saw happening in his house. He said to himself, if Jesus really were a prophet, he'd know the woman touching him was a sinner. So, Jesus told Simon a story about two different people who owed a man money. One owed the man 50 coins, and one owed 500 coins. Neither person had enough money to pay the man back. So, the man let both people go without paying. So whether they owed 50 coins or 500 coins, they were off the hook. They were both forgiven. After the story, Jesus asked Simon, which of the two people would love the man more? The one who owed 50 coins or the one who owed 500? Simon replied, I suppose the one who owed the most money. Yup, good answer. Jesus turned to the woman who had washed his feet and said to Simon, do you see this woman? I came into your house. You did not give me any water to wash my feet, but she wet my feet with her tears and wiped them with her hair. You did not give me a kiss, but this woman has not stopped kissing my feet since I came in. You did not put olive oil on my head, but she has poured this perfume on my feet. So I tell you this, her many sins have been forgiven. She has shown that she understands this by her great acts of love. But whoever has been forgiven only a little loves only a little. Boom. After that, Jesus told the woman her sins were forgiven because of her faith. The woman knew what it felt like to truly be forgiven, and she had to show Jesus how unbelievably grateful she was. What'd you think, fellas?
I gotta say, feet always weird me out. But her just doing that for Jesus without a second thought of what the other people in the room might think, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that just proves how grateful she was to be forgiven. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't think I'm always that grateful, even though I've been forgiven a lot.
It's true. All of us are a work in progress. We all need forgiveness sometime.
Yeah, I need forgiveness every day. Like even today when I was making Brandon dance like a cat.
You were what?
Yeah, that's a great story, Kellen.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.
Dance like a cat?
Yeah. You know how sometimes when you type something in a typewriter and the things you type actually start happening.
That's not a thing.
Okay.
What?
Reveal the question. Oh, hey, the question is, what does it feel like to be forgiven? Let's find out. Brandon, do you forgive me for having a little fun at your expense today?
So weird. Yeah, I forgive you.
It feels good.
Totally. When you have something hanging over your head that you know you should ask forgiveness for, it really does weigh you down. And when that weight is lifted, it's an incredible feeling.
Yeah, all of us should know what it feels like to be forgiven. When Jesus died on the cross, he paid the price for all of our sins.
So be grateful for how loving and how forgiving God is.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week for a brand new show.
Let me see that thing.
Uh-oh.
John enters playing the spoons and break dancing.
You can take my chips, but you can never take my talkies!
Feel delicious.
We've got these exes by our names, been holding grudges and placing blame, keeping a record of wrongs, and it's getting long. Seems like the golden rule has gone out the window, so we can fight about who's right and watch our hearts go dark as night. Or we can choose to replace the anger with grace. Forgiveness, there's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours and mine. There's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours and mine. We're gonna be wronged along the way. We can let it go and make them pay. Let's turn our bitterness to sunny days. Or we can choose to replace the anger with grace. Forgiveness, there's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours and mine. There's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours and mine. The slate is clean again. We're starting over, oh, we're starting over, and the slate is clean again. We're starting over, oh, we're starting over. Forgiveness, there's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours and there's never a wrong time. Forgiveness, stretching hands across lines. Forgiveness, the power is yours
When the religious leaders invited Jesus to spend time with them, it was usually because they were trying to catch Jesus in a mistake or a lie. They were very upset when Jesus offered forgiveness to the woman who poured perfume on his feet. The religious leaders looked down on the woman and saw her as a sinner, but Jesus loved her and forgave her. The woman needed Jesus' forgiveness, and in fact, so did the religious leaders. They just didn't realize it. You and I need forgiveness too. Everyone needs forgiveness. This is important for us to realize because our sins separate us from God. We've all messed up, but God is always willing to forgive us. God sent Jesus to lay down his life for us. Jesus rose to life and defeated sin and death. Because of that, everyone can receive the forgiveness that we need. What amazing news, friends. Well, that's all we have for today. Be sure to join us here next week at Kidscoast at Home, where we find Jesus interacting with an unexpected person in Luke 19, 1-10, a man named Zacchaeus. When Zacchaeus encountered Jesus, he changed. We will learn that when we forgive others, it can change them. For more resources, go to seacoast.org/kidscoast at home and stick around for some fun discussion questions about today's episode. I'll see you next week. Bye.
To find ways to get involved at Seacoast Church, text SERVE to 320 320. There are many opportunities for families to find ways to make a difference.